Warning, the topics in the following may seem offensive to some, and we advise you proceed with caution.
10 inches, you're not going to suck 10 inches up a vacuum. You just get clogged instantly.
Maybe our more adventurous members of the audience could tell us how they've got on with their 10 inches in vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, right in the comments, right there.
Hello and good evening, I'm Harry and welcome to Would You Rather. On tonight's teams we have
Chloe,
Ed,
Gareth,
Howie.
And welcome to Would You Rather, the radio game show podcast thing where we dissect difficult decisions and cook up kooky conundrums. This show differs from other versions of the game as we delight in debate and are fluent in nonsense. We start with round one where we play this classic setup of Would You Rather. I ask the teams which they would rather and award points for the most convincing or entertaining argument. Before we start though, if you like what you hear, please do subscribe to the channel and like the video. I'm not sure what that does, but I'm sure it helps us in some way. In fact, before we start, I'm going to need some hilarious team names, gentlemen, so what are we going to go with? And lady.
Jizzy Tissue,
Jizzy Tissue for team 1, and for team 2...
Floppy Dildo.
Floppy.
we're not going to be talking dildo. This is our decision, Chloe. Henry, come on.
Leaking
Floppy
Bullwag.
Floppy schlong we will have.
Floppy.
Floppy dildo bollocks.
So, team 1 is Jizzy Tissue, and team 2 is Floppy Schlong. Well done all round. So, off with round 1 then. Ladies and gents, would you rather run at 100 miles per hour or fly at 10 miles per hour?
well, it depends what you want to do. If you want to walk to your kitchen, 10 miles an hour is probably more manageable than 100 miles an hour.
Can you speed up to that as a maximum? Or are these the only speed
These are
available?
constants, the only speed available to you.
So you can either walk or run at 100 miles per hour.
No, you can only run, you can't walk. That's your life now, you can only run at 100 miles per hour.
But you get to places really quickly. Like, say, if the tubes are being shit, which they always are, you could just, like, run home.
But what about if there's a person in your way? You're going to run them over?
Yeah.
What's your stopping distance? What's the thinking time?
Do you have to abide to DVLA rules?
I'm not a physicist.
What? For God's sake, Jeff.
I mean, if you're running on the roads, then yeah, I assume so, but you're on pavement.
Not for long, you're running at 100.
I don't think the highway code applies to runners. Well, it applies to runners, but it doesn't assume that they're going to go.
Well, they're not
100
even
miles an
allowed
hour.
on the carriageway, are they? Like, cyclists and...
Why isn't that? Because they're too slow.
You're
Now
allowed-
you would be.
You're
No,
allowed
because
class
I-
3 invalid carriage.
No, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to, like, walk/run up the carriageway.
But what if you could run at 70 miles an hour? Then surely you would be.
But it would be the same way as if there was congestion and there'd be a crash. You'd be, like, running.
Who would stop you?
Yeah. So you'd
Basically,
die.
running at 100 would bring with it considerably more difficulty than flying at sprinting pace.
Well, no one's spoken about flying at 10 miles per hour yet, I'm surprised.
Well, is that about 10 miles an hour? What's that in real money? Walking's about 3, isn't it? Yeah.
I think running, if you think Usain Bolt runs at about 20 miles an hour.
So
So,
not even running pace. We're just going slightly. We're going
You
into
get
the
nice
light.
scenery.
but you could fly, so if the tubes were being shit, you
could
could still
show-
fly home and not
show
run into
people-
anyone.
Yeah, you could show people new worlds.
Does flying take effort? Or can you just sort of levitate about and will yourself into the sky? Or do you have to exert effort?
I'm going to say it takes effort, but as much effort as it takes to walk at 10 miles per hour. So I guess you're going to be tired.
Fair amount of effort.
You'll be tired, but no more than if you've gone for a run, so.
So if it takes 10 miles per hour amount of effort to fly as to walk, then does it take 100 miles per hour worth of effort to run at 100 miles per hour? So would you be perpetually exhausted?
Yes, I'm going to say that you were.
Well, I'll go with flying then. Because it's A, flying, and also not as exhausting.
No, but I think for stuff like the Olympics, if you ran at 100 miles per hour, you'd win all the shit.
Yeah,
Whereas there's
break
not
your
flying.
face on the changing room wall before you cut to the trap.
Yeah, but there's no flying in the Olympics
Yet.
as yet.
Yet!
But if everyone could fly at 10, it'd be a bit shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And now they're flying at 10 miles an hour. Oh, everyone's a winner.
Yeah, so I think running, commercial-wise, you'd win everything.
So Team Jizzy Tissue is going for the winning angle there, the monetisation angle. How about Team Floppy Schlong?
Oh, I'm glad our team name's so sure.
What about if you like crashed into a plane or something?
What, 10? Oh no! Dude, just turn! No! No! And besides, how high could you get if you're exerting a really quick walking pace? 36,000 feet, exerting a 10 mile an hour effort? This is getting very sciencey.
Well, you get 10 miles.
Yeah, gold
But yeah, then when you get tired, you just sort of stop and fall to earth.
and probably die.
Oh, would you stop and fall to earth, Chairman?
Yeah? I'll be honest, I wasn't paying attention.
Could you fly into space?
You could, but you would then suffocate and freeze, as anyone would do.
Oh yeah, because the laws of physics are really applying in this question, aren't they?
You asked, I answered.
I still think we're going to have to go with flying.
Go on then.
Care to hedge a reason why, or just state one
I'd rather
option?
have that than burst into flames trying to run at 100 friction
I
burns.
don't want to be crashing into things.
Well, things can travel at 100 miles an hour without suffering massive friction burns.
Yeah,
like
there's special
lots
light
of
grids
cars.
designed for that shit. Like Usain Bolt manages.
Would you want to be seen
Running
wearing
at
that, though?
100.
Well, if you're in the Olympics, you're not
Like,
going to turn up wearing
Usain-
like jeans and some like.
Yes, but even so,
shoes.
that
You're
light
gonna be
grid's not
wearing
designed for
sporty
running at
equipment.
100 miles an hour.
How do you know it worked for the Incredibles?
That's exactly what I was going to say.
Yep.
If only that were real life. I think I'm going to have to award 2 points to Team Jizzy Tissue
Yay!
for actually making an argument and not making nonsensical ramblings. So the second question in round 1 is going to be, would you rather be in a coma for 20 years or be in jail for 10 years?
Ooh.
See, probably Schlong is considering this quite hard.
Well, I think in both aspects, you could say that, you could get some top anal action in jail, but you could well get that in a coma, but at least you'd be aware of it in jail. So I think already I'm leaning towards jail. And
Jail
that's-
seems to be really nice at the moment. Like, you get everything provided for you, even drugs from drones.
But now it's packed full of
Twats.
criminals.
They're probably not,
stabbings and
if
the
they're
lack
in
of-
prison. If they're in prison, they're probably the sort of people that
'cause
do things
it might be
that
like
end you up in
someone
prison.
that was just a bit pissed and ran over someone and is now gone to prison for manslaughter, but is actually a really nice guy.
Alright, that's one. What about the other overburdening prison population of the country?
Well, they're all twats.
As a coma patient, you could be loved. In jail, you could be quite hated.
Are we waking up from the coma in a good way, or are we not waking up in a bad way?
You're waking up in 20 years, whatever's happened has happened.
Yeah, but are you a vegetable?
No, you're waking up as if you're totally fine.
But the
Same
downside of
way.
waking up is that your family have decided that you're going to be a vegetable and they don't care anymore and left you. So you could be waking up to a life without family and shit.
Well, that's you reading into the question a bit too far there, I'd say. After 20 years, you're waking up, you're the person you were before you went to sleep.
Okay.
Just you woke up in the future. That's
But again,
amazing.
that would be like Austin Powers when he wakes up from cryogenic freezing and
Yeah,
It might be quite cool.
You will have aged in a coma. Coma doesn't, stop you aging. I would be 40 when I woke up.
you wouldn't age as much because you wouldn't have natural elements against you, like sunburn.
Yeah, but you'd still be that much older. And so then...
But you wouldn't have
Still
stress and stuff because you're in a coma and you don't know what's going on, so you wouldn't get grey hair either. So I reckon you wouldn't look as shit as if you came out of jail after 10 years, because I bet that's pretty stressful.
Yeah, and if they cut up your face, you probably wouldn't look very good either.
And if you have a ruined arsehole as well.
But is 10 bad years in prison better than being...
You never
years.
said bad years in prison. There could be excellent years in prison.
I
I was making the point that it would be
I vote for coma.
pretty 10 bad years in prison,
I
whereas
think I'll
coma
vote for coma.
would be relatively...
Pretty chill. Just have a nice nap.
Again, doesn't equal cryogenic freezing. Doesn't have to be chill.
We vote for coma.
I'm glad some
I don't
people
know
reached a
what's going
consensus on coma, but I have to pick a winner, and no one's really given me any good points either way, but I think I'm actually going to do Team Jizzy Tissue again.
Yay!
They're the only ones making points. So, at the end of round 1, it is Team Jizzy Tissue in the lead with 4 points, and Team Floppy Schlong in the back with 0, I'm afraid to say.
In the back, are we?
Up the chap.
Just like prison in 10 years.
You lost that round, get over it. Which brings us to round 2. Now, in round 2, I present the teams with a case and assign each one side. The team/person who can convince me their side is superior wins the points. Here we go with the classic question from Reddit, which is, would you rather fight 100 duck-sized horses or 1 horse-sized duck? Team Jizzy Tissue, I'm going to give you the side of fighting 100 duck-sized horses, and Team Floppy Schlong, 1 horse-sized duck.
That's what we are. We're the horse-sized duck.
One horse-sized duck. Well, we've got the good side that there's not 100 of them.
I'd rather have theirs though, because you
Yeah.
go on a golf club in a golf club and just it up.
You've got the shit side, because your duck... Wait, hang on. What size? What the
You've got
100
100.
100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah, theirs is better.
The
No,
question
ours is
is,
better.
No, theirs is better.
No
Because
way.
their duck's legs would snap because their mass would be too big to support them on their duck legs.
Yeah, but why don't we just get a Hummer and run over the
Our
100
tiny horses would like just...
oh, the tiny ones.
Yeah.
Right. Well, is the horse-sized duck able to fly? Because that would be terrifying.
It's a duck, ducks fly, therefore it can fly.
And ducks do the biggest poos as a normal duck size, so a horse-sized duck is going to be enormous.
Can we tame it and ride it? Because I would ride that duck. I would ride the shit out of it.
Can you tame ducks yourself?
You can get pet ducks.
Can you tame ducks yourself?
I have not yet tried.
Well, there's your answer.
Is it a male or female duck?
Could be a duck whisperer.
It's a male duck.
Or mallard.
Oh, don't they have the hook-shaped penises that are really dangerous?
And have chips and some Velcro.
Wasn't it a
thought that was a
corkscrew penis?
Corkscrew penis, that's the
Corkscrew
one.
penis.
That would hurt.
Whoa, we're fighting it, not getting sexually harassed by it. Let's draw the line.
Well, it depends on how the duck's feeling that day. It might be one and the same thing.
Might be sexually frustrated duck. We don't know.
Look, after you've killed 100 duck-sized horses,
100 duck-sized horses.
God, you have to clean that shit up. It will take ages.
No, just leave it. Just do it in a field and leave it. Horses are going to be in a field. They're not just going to be walking down the street, are they?
No one
gonna be
says
in
that your
Jarrells.
100 duck-sized horses are all in one place. They could be scattered across the globe.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Then that's way
We've only
easier.
got
What
one
is
to
this, like
find.
f***ing national treasure or something? Like, literally.
If we had to fight 100, wait, what was it? 100 duck-sized horses.
If it was one
All
across
over the
right?
globe, we could just deal with one at a time. Kick it in the face, move on to the next one. Piece of piss.
Right.
We wouldn't have to deal with 100 miniature horses blocking us all at once.
I'm going to have to specify here, because no one's actually tried to convince me either way yet.
We're
Which is the
getting there.
the whole point of this
better.
round. 100 duck-sized horses at the same time in a field.
Oh.
Or one horse-sized duck in a field.
We'll just get a combine harvester.
Are we allowed a combine harvester?
Just turn it into horse bale things.
Well,
Do you own a combine harvester?
No,
Well,
but
yeah.
Challenger
it's
2
Norfolk,
battle
so
tank.
a combine harvester in every field.
I've never had to fight 100 duck-sized horses before. If I had to, I might invest in a combine harvester.
Or I'd just get a strimmer and strim the shit out of them.
Well, we just got one really big loaf of bread and we just choke it.
We've got a load of rice. You know how you give birds
Oh,
rice,
yeah.
it explodes them?
Yeah.
Ah, and that would be just as messy as yours. So, there you go.
Yeah.
That's it. And what would you rather see? 100 little ducks? Oh, 100 little horses, sorry, getting minced, or one horse one
Yeah, but we'd
explode massively.
we'd at least make it into tidy, like, horse bale things that then...
What's going up that we shoot at the
Yeah,
back?
with, like, legs and tail and shit stuck out the back. Like,
All tied up.
yeah,
You
it'd
could
be
sell them
great.
in Tesco.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Work fine.
It could be artisan like soap or something.
Wait,
Ours would just
Yeah.
be something that, you know,
yours would just be
Brainiac
fertiliser.
or Mythbusters
One
could explode.
really big pancake, you can wrap it up.
Oh, the pancake. That's our answer. That's got to be our answer.
Well, that's a great answer for trying to convince me that you'd like to try and fight one.
Hell yeah.
One.
We'd
Yeah.
win and we'd put it in a massive hoisin pancake.
Right, well, neither team did a good job arguing their case there. I'm now to give 2 points to Team Floppy Schlong for entertaining me with the choking with the
That's
giant loaf of
bollocks.
bread. We now come to our final round, with the internet rather, where we take a submission from the internet and squeeze every last drop of reason from it. Our submission this week comes from Tara from Facebook, who asks, would you rather have tampons for fingers or have pubic hair for teeth?
Not a body part
Tampons for
of you,
fingers,
Tam-
definitely.
Tampons.
You'd
Depends.
be so absorbent, and it would they replenish though once they're used up? Like,
I'll be honest, I don't know how tampons work. You'll have to answer that for me.
Think of
well, yeah, you
sponges.
replenish it, otherwise you get like toxic shock fingers thing.
Toxic shock fingers. Toxic.
Yeah,
There's no advantage of having pubic hairs for teeth.
No,
This is a
no.
pretty one-sided. I mean,
it would
great.
just be a mess.
You'd have a warm throat. You have crabs readily in your... Oh.
But no, it's the worst thing getting a hair in your mouth.
Would you have
Yeah.
one pube for each tooth, or would you have like a sort of
Clump.
furry clump round each gum?
I'd say clump.
Oh,
So it'd be like
those-
a puby pad on each gum rather than like strands of pube. How long
It would be
would
like some people's letterboxes when you have to push the letter through with a phone. Like that.
Oh. I think if the tampons, once they soaked up, did you say they did or didn't?
They don't replenish.
Yeah, exactly. So you then just got really heavy arms. Oh, it's raining! Oh no.
just wring them out.
Yeah,
and
you could just ring them
reuse.
out.
Or could you just wear gloves?
You could wear gloves.
Can you bend the tampons, or do you just have immobile tampons?
No, because tampons are about a finger long.
Well, it depends on how.
Yeah,
Depends on
so-
how big you get for your deep and cavernous gash.
Yeah, what size would you get as well? Would you get like regular or
Yeah,
super?
it'll probably be
Superman.
proportionate to your current hand. So
Could you get like Tesco values that are actually not that absorbent?
No, I'd get always.
tell me that's not a
Orbs.
thing. Tell me Tesco value does not do tampons.
Oh yes, they do.
Oh dear.
They're like 60
Have you
pence.
ever?
They just made of
Definitely
crisps.
not. Or horse bales.
What did you say? Are they made of duck-sized horses?
Right. Right, I think we're at the end of that question. I'm going to award 1 point to Team Dizzy Tissue for their entertaining thoughts on tampons. On to the next question, which is from Susan, who is a real person, asks, would you rather have a Teletubbies screen embedded in your chest or be 10 inches tall?
What would show on the Teletubby screen though?
Well, it depends what kind of mood you're in.
Would it be your thoughts?
I think it would show innermost thoughts, yes.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
That'd
no.
just be porn on me 24/7.
Presumably, as you're wanking, you're going to be thinking about your knob, at which point your knob then appears on the screen and you're wanking to your own knob. And that would just be awful. It'll be like cockception.
So, being 10 inches tall.
How about that, eh?
Ask Richard
That
Hammond.
would, that would hella useful. Well, look at Ant-Man. But he's not 10 inches, really.
Not for things like driving or constructing a sandwich
Or
or eating a
fighting
sandwich
100
or operating
duck-sized
cutlery
horses.
or anything really.
How tall is 10 inches?
Bad much. Which is not very helpful. For our viewers, look at 12 inches and then take off it.
Well, watch The Borrowers. That's how you get around.
That's
Yeah,
not
didn't
10
they get
inches.
sucked up
They're
in a
like,
vacuum cleaner and stamped on? And
no,
Yeah, but they
no, no,
still
no, no,
supply.
no, 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 no. They're like 1 inch tops. 10 inches. You're not going to suck 10 inches up a vacuum cleaner. You just get clogged instantly.
Maybe our more adventurous members of the audience can tell us how they've got on with their 10 inches in vacuum cleaners.
Yeah, right in the comments, right there. 10 inches. What could you do?
You can probably live in a doll's house quite peacefully and just nick little bits of food and shit. Crumbs that people drop.
Yeah, you'd never be hungry.
Is that a good life?
Well, is being a normal-sized human a good life? For me, I'm spending my time talking to this lot on YouTube, so not really.
That's very fair.
I think you'd have a good life because you get loads of like miniature toys like Sylvanian families which could become your friends, and you get those like skateboard things that you ride with your fingers that could be your actual travel.
Or you could buy a regular sized skateboard as a regular sized human and then show 6 skateboarding tricks on your Teletubbies screen.
And you can have scalation which could be like your track day experience. That would be well fun. That'd be amazing. I would have been 10 inches.
Could you think really hard with the Teletubby screen about like casualty and doing an operation and just project that there and be like, oh god, he's lost his stomach! Oh no, it's on the telly, everything's fine.
You're saying you can make practical jokes?
Yeah, you could. You could do the scene from Home Alone without the need of a TV. You know, be in the shower and then the guy will be all like, Merry Christmas, you filthy animal! And then those two pokey burglars could all bugger off.
Does the Teletubby screen make noise?
Yes, I'm going to say it also plays music or
Can
whatever
you turn-
audio is coming out.
Can you turn it off?
No.
Well, that would just be inconvenient in meetings
is
and
it?
stuff.
Ooh, is it always playing?
I'd say it's only playing when you're thinking of something.
What about if you're dreaming? Think of a dream diary. Yeah, you take dream diary. Oh, that'd be nuts.
Well, dreaming it doesn't matter, because then you'll still be asleep in bed and everyone in your house will be asleep at the same time. But if you're on the bus
Not
and you're
if a
thinking
rapist
of...
is watching you.
If a rapist is watching you, then they'll be watching you. I think then Teletubby noise is probably the least of your problems.
Does it have VHS? Can you like record and then publish your...
Right, we're going to end this round on that note.
10-inch person is definitely the best.
I'm going to award 2 points here to Team Poppy Schlong because they didn't go the rape route, which I think is an admirable way to go on an internet podcast. So that looks like that's all the time we have this evening. Taking a look at the scores, I can see that Team Dizzy Tissue has scored 5 points, which takes the lead over Team Floppy Schlong, which only have 4.
Oh.
Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, do feel free to subscribe to the channel if you want to hear more of this kind of stuff, and look at all our social media pages, which are in the description below. One final word from our audience, would you rather...
Would you rather eat a snot sandwich or an earwax sandwich?
I'd have none of them. Neither.
Right. Would you rather eat a snot sandwich or an earwax sandwich? Otherwise, thank you so much for listening. Please do subscribe to all our social media channels, and we will see you in the next episode.
This episode of Would You Rather starred Harry from GameHog, Ed, Chloe, Gareth and Howie. It was produced by Gareth and Ed and edited by Gareth. Music was by Alex Lanyon, backing by Kevin MacLeod, and social media managed by Chloe.
Seriously, we're not sponsored by Wix. Their wood is so expensive.
It really is. Yeah.